The Commission on Higher Education, or CHED, has elicited the help of the Transportation Department to help monitor compliance of the nation's maritime schools and training institutions in accordance with international standards. This move is in fulfillment of a vow by CHED to the President to satisfy the EMSA, European Maritime Safety Agency's demands for Filipino seafarers, meeting competency and current international standards. As we hear more from PTV's Mark Fetalco once again.
The Commission on Higher Education said they will intensify its monitoring on the compliance of maritime training schools in the country. The CHED assured this to President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. during a multi-sectoral meeting in Malacanang.
We must be able to monitor all the maritime schools, not just in implementing the curriculum, but making sure they have the equipment that is necessary, they have competent teachers, they have good facilities.
The CHED admitted that monitoring more than 80 maritime schools across the country is a challenge for them due to lack of personnel. They are now working with the Department of Transportation to look for more manpower. CHED has already declared a 5-year moratorium on new programs to be able to focus on the evaluation of the existing programs. The Commission has already shut down 15 maritime programs for being non-compliant with the standards, including the updated equipment.
The technology in maritime education changes very fast, and therefore if you're a maritime school, you need to continuously upgrade the software, the equipment that you need for international standards, and some of the schools are unable to do that. And so if they are not compliant, then we close the programs.
The European Commission has earlier decided to recognize the certificates of seafarers from the Philippines. This decision has saved around 50,000 jobs of Filipino seafarers aboard European vessels.
The recognition is good for 10 years, subject to reassessment and monitoring by the EMSA. So that's why the regular trainings and the capacity building for our stakeholders and our marine personnel.
Meanwhile, Transportation Secretary Jaime Bautista said the government aims to finish more projects before the second State of the Nation address of President Marcos Jr. These include aviation, road sector, maritime, and rail sector projects.
We're looking at completing airport maintenance around 18 airports in Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Must be completed. The projects will be completed by June. We also reported ports that will be completed before June, around 20 of these.
Mark Fetalco for The Nation.